We're on the west side of the Franklin Park Conservatory. This building is known today as the Palm House. It was originally the only conservatory building. In the late 20th century, it was expanded significantly to the form that it takes today. It was altered in the 1950s and lost its original entrance. It has since been recreated in the original design. So it looks much as it did when it was finished in 1895. The community around Franklin Park began to grow after about 1890. It really was out in the country until then, but people realized living around the park would be a good place to be. So they started building houses in styles of the time between 1890 and about 1920, and much of that character still remains. I would like to show you some of the houses still standing that are exemplary of the styles that were used in this period. The neighborhood we're going to, a couple of houses there are examples of the styles in which people built what are called eclectic styles and revival styles, where people took examples of architecture from the past and designed it into new buildings, often combining two different styles. And this particular building has hallmarks of Spanish colonial revival. You're thinking of the adobe architecture of the southwestern United States. That's why it has a stucco exterior finish, but it also combines elements of the craftsman style, an early 20th century style that played up the craftsmanship of building houses. That's why you'll see the exposed wooden elements, the overhanging eaves and brackets and things like that, showing the artistry that goes into working with wood. And it's been combined very successfully in this sort of blended style. This next building on Franklin Park South is an example of colonial revival style, but derived from American colonial architecture. It embodies features from early American architecture, but is another example of a solid, middle-class, pleasant place to live on a really nice park. Now I'd like to take you to Franklin Park, to a part of the park that's really special. We're in the community garden area of Franklin Park right now, at the southeast corner of the park. This was not an original feature of Franklin Park. It was begun after the AmeriFlora exhibition in 1992. As a result of that, the American Community Garden Association moved to Franklin Park, to Columbus from New York City, and now occupy the former caretaker's residence. So this is a training area for teaching people how to garden. There are cooking sessions, all relating to people preparing their own food. Another benefit for the community and another aspect of the fact that this is a community park intended not only for the city at large, but especially for the people who live around it.